Hey everyone, Ash here. Well, I just saw the new G.I. Joe Retaliation film. Just saw it today. Very rarely will I want to walk out of a movie. I have walked out of at least one movie I know of, and I've come close a few times to walking out. What else did I come close to walking out? Oh, Sucker Punch. That was one I almost came close to walking out of. Um, Fahrenheit 9/11, the film Michael Moore, that fat piece of shit Michael Moore made. I did walk out of that one. Um, so yeah. And this one, oh, I came close to walking out of this piece of shit. I really did. G.I. Joe Retaliation is the worst film of 2013 so far. It is. This isn't even debate. This is the worst film of 2013. Oh god, where could I even begin with this piece of shit? Where can I fucking begin? Okay. Our opening starts off with you get The Rock and Channing Tatum. And it's funny as fuck too because their friendship is so fucking forced in this film that you can tell that they don't even care. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, we're friends, right? Rock's like, yeah, I think we're friends. Yeah, we do friend things. We play Xbox, but you can tell they don't care that they're friends. They don't give a shit. And since they don't care, I don't care. So yeah, we had that. We have then it shows them in a fight where they have to get nuclear warheads and stuff, and well, that scene looked okay and stuff. The action there was kind of cool, and I will give this movie one thing, and that's one small thing. Some of the action scenes were actually decent, like when Snake Eyes was fighting on the hill. That was a cool scene. I did like that, and the opening scene was pretty good. But besides from that, this movie was, oh god, atrociously bad. This was one of the worst films, one of the worst films I've ever seen, probably. I will say this, and people are gonna find me fucking crazy for saying this, but G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra is actually a better film than this piece of shit. And I hate G.I. Joe and The Rise of Cobra too. I hate that film. I hate both these films. I mean, this was worse because this film tried to take itself seriously at times. I'm not kidding on this. There were times where it was trying to take itself seriously. Like I was like, why is it taking itself seriously? We don't need it to. But the writing here. Let's debate the writing. Discuss this first. The writing in this film. These people have been obviously studying Michael Bay films because this writing was as bad as a Michael Bay film. When Michael Bay's writing. This is just as bad as Michael Bay's writing. I mean, it is. The writing here is atrocious. I hated it. Oh, I hate the writing here so much. Whoever wrote this really, they obviously have been taking notes from Michael Bay on how to write. It's that bad. The acting is god awful. Actually, wait. Before I get into the acting, I want to bring this up. There's a scene when Bruce Willis makes his appearance, his first appearance. I honestly thought he had Alzheimer's. I am not kidding. Because there's a scene where the girl speaks and he goes, "Shut up, blank." I forgot what he said, but it's like, oh, what are you fucking talking about? Because he made no sense. He made no fucking sense when he was talking half the time. I was like, what the hell are you saying? I can't understand you. Obviously, he didn't give a shit that he was there. He didn't care he was in this film. He just wanted his damn paycheck. You can just tell. Bruce Willis didn't give a shit he was in this movie. He didn't care. The Rock didn't give a shit. You could tell. None of them cared. None of them cared in this film. They were all just like, they all pretty much didn't give a damn. The acting was atrociously bad. I mean, the acting here was, oh, wow, it was bad. The acting was bad. The pacing was terrible. I mean, the pacing here, my God. This movie, it's all over the place. There's a really pointless scene when one of the girl Joes who survived the attack in the beginning, she goes, "Oh, I joined the military because my father said women can't make good soldiers, so I want to get higher ranked and so I could salute him, but he died." And it's a really pointless scene. It tries going somewhere, but it's pointless all around. It's just a really pointless, stupid scene to have. You didn't need it in this film, yet they put it in there. It dragged the whole fucking... help drag the film down. That's not even the only scene that does it. There's a lot of scenes in this movie that just drag the movie down. The editing is all over the place. It's a mess. The editing here is a fucking mess. Oh, the editing here is terrible. This movie, oh wow, really bad editing. It really is. The music is fucking forgettable. I mean, when Duke dies, when the Joes die, you don't care. It's just like, oh, they died. Who cares? It's like, you just don't. I mean, you don't care. Cobra, I swear to God, he's only in this film for like 15 minutes. I'm not kidding. Commander Cobra is only in this film for about 15 fucking minutes. I wish I could make that shit up. I can't. He's only in this film for 15 fucking minutes. This really, I mean, and the other problem is this movie, there's two other things that really did piss me off with this film. Two things. First, they decide to put some political humor into this film. There is one scene when the girl who survived the attack, she's in a red dress, she goes to the president and goes, I'm from Fox News, I want to talk to you. I'm like, don't do a Fox News joke. Please to God, don't do a Fox News joke. And they did one. Because then you hear a president go, oh, Fox News, fair and balanced. It's like, oh God, why'd you go there? I didn't want to hear a fucking Fox News joke. I'm sorry, I didn't want to hear any political jokes in this fucking film. But let's put them in there. Why not? This is... Okay, I didn't want to hear a fucking Fox News joke, and that just pissed me off. And then they put an actual politician or a political... I believe he's a political advisor. I'm not saying what party he's from, but I've seen him before on CNN and stuff. And he's a political advisor. I'm not saying for which party, but he was doing a speech, and I'm like, why is he in this film? I didn't want to see... why did they throw any fucking politics into this film entirely? Or any politicians? But that's not even the most disgusting part. The disgusting part is how this movie treats its audience. It treats its audience like a bunch of fucking idiots. I got... The part where I was ready to walk out would have to be when they're doing nuclear talks, when 6 countries... Yeah, because only 6 countries have nukes. But it was 6 countries, the U.S., I believe France, Great Britain, and 2 more. But what really pissed me off was they had North Korea there. Which, first, North Korea would never negotiate to disarm their nukes. So that was really stupid. And secondly, they don't have the technology or power to launch nuclear warheads. Why did you put that in there? But that just really did piss me off. That was just insulting. They would do something like that. That's... I'm sorry. Your audience isn't that fucking stupid. This movie pissed me off. It really did. This is a terrible movie. Oh, God, I hated this one. I'm sorry. It's worse than Rise of Cobra. I mean, it really is. It's a bad film. This movie, I wanted to see it. I really did. And I was looking forward to it. And then I saw it, and it turned out to be bullshit. I was fucking pissed with this one. I hated this film. If you're going to go see something, go see Olympus Has Fallen. That's a good movie to watch. That's a good action film to watch. Okay? Go see that. Do not waste your time or money with this film. Alright? But do you guys want a grade for this? Alright, fine, I'll give a grade. I'm going to give G.I. Joe Retaliation a fucking F. The action scenes could not say. This movie gets a fucking F. Do not see it. It's one of the worst films I've ever seen, actually. I will say, it's one of the worst films I've ever seen. It really is. Anyways, you guys, let me know, you know what, comment below and let me know what you thought of this film. Did you think what I did, that this movie was just downright insulting to its audience? Comment below and let me know. Anyways, this is Ash saying so long. I'm out. Good night.